I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part. I'm doing my part.
I forgot to make myself a cup of tea, but that's alright. Oh, Kiwi man, thank you so much for the 39 months. Ridiculous.
Thought in.
I can honestly say I was not expecting that. Hi everyone, it's good to be back. The heat wave has officially passed. Well, I say officially. Anyway, it's fine. Everything's okay again. But it does mean that I'm not used to making my cups of tea. But that's okay, because I had a cup of coffee instead. Hello, hello. I don't have a piano.
Hello there.
The delay on that one. Hello, Dysyntheus. Oh my goodness, I guess it is a new month. All the resubs are coming in, hey?
Sigh. Only a dirty 30. Shucks.
Dear indeed. Thank you so much, guys, for all of the resubs. Very appreciated. But in all seriousness about this Rush E, I had my nephew ask me to learn it on the piano when I was in New Zealand, and I went, I could probably do the first few seconds. Ding, 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 ding. Ah! What is going on? What? Hello? Wait, a golden kappa? Oh my goodness, it's the golden kappa. Thank you so much. Apparently we have the golden kappa here on Twitch. I don't know what we're supposed to do. Woo! It's a hype train. You can get a real one. Exactly right. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs, Schmick. Yes, we got a golden kappa. You already have it, Kiwi Man, because you contributed to this. Hi, Ashley. Hello, hello. Yes, this should contribute, I believe. That is exciting. Hi, Rowan. Oh my gosh, sorry YouTube, we just got a golden kappa hype train over on Twitch, but I do still see you guys. You can still contribute to the hype train. Get on board. Hi Cam, how you going? It is so random how Twitch decides to give golden kappas out to just random hype trains apparently, but anyway, here we are. How many subs and point redeems do we overwhelm Clem? Like 3. Thank you so much. I still never know what to do for the hype train, because last time I tried to play Thomas the Tank Engine, YouTube was like, no, you're not allowed to play that, but specifically in these countries, so... Carl, thank you so much for another few gifted subs. That is very, very kind. All in honor and name of the Golden Kappa. Oh, is it really, Schmick? I have no idea. But Flies contributed with the 52 months. Did that just not come through? Or was it... Oh, that was...
and Dom.
So random. Oh no, Obi's one had no message, but Flies did. I got them in the other direction, so I was confused. But yes, so random. It sounds like a nursery rhyme. Dom came down to the winery and saw a lady he did. So random. out back home so he could avoid the ladies. I can write limericks. I'm a freestyler. Waka waka microphone. Run, dumb, run, exactly. Sharpa! Hey, Sharpa has found out the what is different. I have indeed. Did you notice anything? Did you guys notice something a little different? Thank you so much, everyone. That is so kind. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Enjoy your sub as well, damn. Yeah, random. That's more like for the Valley Girls. How much did you sell it for? In fact, I had to pay for this one. It was ridiculous. Ridiculous. Thank you, Upset. I unfortunately did not get paid for this haircut like I have once upon a time. And I really do mean once upon a time. Can you go bald for stream? Yes, I have said that I would go bald for stream if I raised $10,000 for cancer research. But I'm not currently doing a charity stream for cancer research. But now that I have chopped my hair a little bit, I like it. I was saying that I actually think it looks good in a ponytail now. I never wear my hair in a ponytail, but I was like, this is cute. We got our little dangly bits. It's cute. I'm looking like I'm ready to be in a track meet movie style. So yeah, I'm happy with it. It's like way shorter than I thought it would be. But at the same time, I told her to cut off extra. It is coming up to summer after all. I wanted a fresh start. Yeah, it looks good, right? Because usually I don't really do the ponytails. Exactly, Sean. I saw you ask what am I supposed to be noticing, but I hadn't turned on the camera yet, so you got to pass. But that's why I did the silly title, because every woman ever is supposed to have this stereotype of like, guys, did you notice anything? Did you notice anything? I did not notice, but it looks pretty. Thank you, Brushing Fly. Yeah, I'm very happy. It's just simple. It's not like it's drastic compared to how I normally have my hair. It's just shorter. But they did a good job, and I like how it's framing my face. It's just good. It's just good. So I think that if we check previous VODs, they did cut off a fair bit. It was like basically be below the camera. So it's still long compared to a lot of other people's hair, but compared to my hair, it's it's a lot shorter than I'm used to. And yeah, like Boba said, it definitely frames a lot better. So they've done a good job. 10,000 of which dollars? American dollars is usually the one I work off, because I can get 100 billion, is that? Or is that trillion? Oh my god, that's trillion. 100 trillion Zimbabwe notes off eBay pretty cheap. That's ridiculous. You can't just be buying money. Yeah, I guess you're exchanging it, but off eBay, I think that's technically buying it. I said that one of the last streams about the ponytail. Thank you. Yeah, but that's the thing is I'm happy with my hair in a ponytail now, which is rare. Exactly, Kiwi Man. And so it's lighter, it's good. And then yeah, ponytail for the heat, especially because it is now officially July. How crazy is that? And I'm going to Spain in a few weeks' time, which I'm very excited for. So I'm hoping that I will be able to enjoy the beach vibes. That being said, I do have to go shopping because I realized that I don't own a swimsuit, which as someone who lived in Australia for 10 years, that sounds like blasphemy. But yeah, I don't own a swimsuit. So no, I will not be doing this as an IRL stream. But it is something that I have to get onto in the next 2 weeks. So that's the one. I was planning to get Zimbabwe dollar, but I'm sad now that it's US. Oh, so you're so close to helping me get bald and viral, but next time. Hi, Raptor. Remember always that in your darkest hour to simply call my name and I shall appear to turn the tide? That we will keep in mind. If only I knew the name that I'm meant to call, because one would assume that it is not glow-in-the-dark Raptor that it brings... Well, I guess in the dark hours, maybe the glow-in-the-dark is a necessity. Anyhow, we'll find out if it works. It was a horse's mane before. Exactly right. I genuinely agree. Is the ponytail before the haircut really did look like a horse's tail, true and proper. Now it's just like a cute little sporty thing. That's a trillion. You can get uncirculated note for like 150 pounds. Zimbabwe's 2008 hyperinflation was wild. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, not great. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for the hype train on Twitch. That is very kind. Thanks for all the resubs. Thanks for a few gifted subs and a few biddies as well. And enjoy your golden cappers for those who participated. Very, very, very cool.
I'm doing my part.
Will we ever see fishtail, Glenn? I actually used to do a fishtail. That was kind of like the only hairstyle that I enjoyed doing. I think that it'll be a little bit harder now that it's shorter because I'm not really used to it, but it will take a long time. Anyhow, 20 days until I'm old man status. You're getting there nice and slow, but you're getting there. Once more in the breach. Hello, Lach. Choo-choo. When Monopoly money is more expensive than real money, that's a demonstration of capitalism. That is ridiculous, and I love it. Went to Comic-Con over the weekend. Very exciting. I hope you didn't boil too much then. Yes, 150 pounds. No, I did see 150 pounds. If I said 1,000, I didn't mean to say 1,000, but I read it correctly, even if I didn't say it correctly. It is very hot, isn't it, Fit? It is indeed. The actual real world value of the $100 trillion Zimbabwe note was about 40 US cents. Sorry? What's going on over in Zimbabwe? Oh my gosh. If you call out my name, then you'll know wherever I am. I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or autumn. All you gotta do is call and I'll be there. Wait, I feel like these are lyrics and I can't hear the song. What's a fishtail? I will show you. Which hair did you have cut? At least one of them. Fishtail. What was the mum called Moonchild? Oh, I've never actually seen Neverending Story, so I can't comment on this one. Hi Factov, how you going? 50 Celsius with high humidity? Like, that's people dying weather. That's ridiculous. I'm so sorry to hear that it's gotten that hot. Here in England, it's cooled down a little bit again, so it's fine. I can do fishtail, Dutch, and French. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. Yeah, well, they go from it, and hopefully it went okay yesterday as well. This is a fishtail. So instead of the braid that you might be used to seeing, it's more like 2 strands. And I think it's meant to look like a filleted fish or something. I don't know. I don't know what fish looks like. But that is a fishtail braid. And so I'm not very good at doing the kind of braiding alongside the scalp here, like which the French and Dutch do. So I used to kind of just do it from here and just do it as a side. And I guess because it's fairly simple to do since it's just 2 strands, but that was kind of one of the only hairstyles that I ever actually bothered with. I've spoken about this before where because I am a ginger, I've been complimented on my ginger hair, and so therefore for like my whole life, and therefore I never really put in any effort into making it look pretty because I'd get complimented even if I just had it out. And so I never learned how to do all of these fancy styles, basically. But this one, it's very simple because it's just two strands, and you just gotta work away at it, pick away at it, and then it eventually makes the fishtail. So look, we're doing a mini version at least. So are they gonna get worse, you say? You're gonna destroy everything? Well, I'd recommend not doing that. That seems like an assault on literally everyone else of the world. Hardest part is removing the bones. Exactly right. It's called smelly last year. Yeah, of course you'd be smelly at 46 degrees. Yeah, we're not blaming you for being smelly at 46 degrees. The real tragedy of that is that you had to go out into public in that weather. That feels like danger zone that people you know how there are like snow days where you're not expected to travel because it's snowing. I think that over 40 degrees should be the same, but for the equivalent of hot days. Okay, let's see how we did. It's not too bad. For it, that's kind of just the concept of a fish braid. I did it very messy here, you can see, but that's kind of all it is. You can make thinner strands as well, and you can obviously do two. But what I was saying earlier is I'm not good at doing the stuff that's like close to the scalp. I don't know how to braid those well, so that is why it doesn't look quite as fancy as some other people can do. But nonetheless, here's my friend from Germany. Ask him, how do you smell now? Yeah, exactly. Now that they're experiencing the high temperatures. Yeah, like a herringbone flooring pattern. I like that. That's very very accurate with the Piscine, good word, theme as well. A loose braid with stray hairs infuriated me as a perfectionist. Yeah, but some people like the messy look as well. So you can always make it out like the few strands are intentional if that helps perfectionism, but it probably doesn't. Blame others for not putting the time in to learn it. Yeah, exactly. Guys, just stop complimenting my hair and then I might actually learn how to do fun patterns. Hi, Sahid. We don't get many snow days in Wisconsin, surprisingly. That is surprising. I guess it gets cold, but you yourself are struggling with the heat now. Hey, most kitchens close at a certain temperature. That's what happened last week with the heat wave in my neighborhood as well. A few of the kitchens closed. I went to go get some brunch and I was like, oh, never mind. But it makes sense. It's too hot. Too hot. Ah, gotcha. So you're from India, yeah. Okay, so used to the temperatures doesn't make it any easier. When I was wandering in the heat wave last week, as in wandering down the road, I was going extremely slowly, and I was like, oh, this is why a lot of people dawdle who are from hot countries. I don't know if you have fast walkers in India, but I'm not speaking just about India. Just like all of those really hot countries, I feel like there are a lot of dawdlers, as in people who just kind of slowly wander down the road. And it makes complete sense. You have to conserve your energy when it's 40 plus degrees, if not 50 degrees Celsius. You just gotta take your time. Whereas I'm like power walking to wherever my destination is. Not possible in 40-degree weather. A brick pattern like this, then I'd really be blending into the background. There's a dad's initiative called Pints and Ponytails. It's to have men meet up with drinks while practicing girls' hairstyles on dummies for their daughter. That's adorable. I love that. And I think that that is another way of showing like masculine community as well, because there are a lot of people who don't have good male role models, and I think a situation like that is a really good example. And then they themselves can become good role models for their daughters, and that's just beautiful. I love it. Rating chat 10 minutes in and it's near the bottom already. We're freaking doing it. Having long hair, like that is terrible for aerodynamics. You experience much less drag if you shaved it off. Exactly right. There are actually a lot of sports, athletes, that's the word. There are a lot of athletes that I'm surprised don't have shorter hair. I don't know. And even just like wearing earrings and stuff, it just feels not very aerodynamic, though. You mean you put it well. These are short segues, true. Where are you in this wonderful world? I am Kiwi, so Liam, yes. So welcome on back, first things first. So I am a New Zealander. You got that absolutely correct. And then I moved to Australia for 10 years. And now I am in England. I've been here for 3 months almost. But that being said, I am only on a tourist visa at the moment. So this month is when I'm finally going to apply for my official visa. I think that 3 months in is a pretty good indicator that I would have known by now if I didn't want to stay. I do want to stay. And so therefore, that is why I'm going to get my visa officially, which is exciting. Good rule of thumb for our snow days is if we get less than a foot overnight, we get out of work and school. Anything less, they're like, just figure it out. Yeah, just walk if you have to. You saw Pints and Ponytails. Yeah, I think it's a great initiative. Yeah, Kiwi man, you're fine. I have a feeling in India You would be doing a lot of running, as in me specifically. Hey, let's try and give India some credit, okay? Like, they're not all bad. They're not all bad. Welcome on back, Ahmed. I miss shaving my head. The feelings of a shower or the wind right after a fresh shave is amazing. I've never really thought about that, I guess, as someone who hasn't had a shaved head. Why would I? Footballers are slowly transitioning into females. Don't call us out. Pink boots, studded earrings, hairbands, bubbles, man buns. It's beautiful, I tell you. Beautiful. Will you marry me? Of course. I'd love to make you marry. I keep on playing with my ear because I feel like there's something on it. But I can't tell if I'm just feeling my earring hole or not. Or if I've got a little like pimple or infection. I don't know what. It's just one of those things where usually every single time you find like a little blemish, you're not on camera. And so it feels a little bit odd to find these things live in front of an audience, I guess. But I think it is just the ear. Oh, maybe I did pull something off. Anyway, it's whatever. You need to calm down, okay? If you insist. Yeah, a little boil, maybe. Do you have a stray hair? Yeah, maybe that's what it is. A little stray hair. No, it felt like a little, how do you explain it? You know when sleep in your eye, that kind of crustiness. I'm making it sound way more gross than it is. But basically that kind of tiny, but like hard pus, I guess. So that's why I was like, oh, is there actually like a little infection? But it's gone now. So whatever I've done, it is gone. So maybe it was just like a little just skin flake or something. I hate that feeling of a random something. Exactly, Doug. It's just a little something. Talking of pint footwear? Sorry? My brother was doing high rocks in Glasgow. I don't even know what that is. Asked me to film him, said he's wearing pink trainers and will have his top off. That was 70% of the participants. I have no idea what these words are. What is a pint footwear? What is a high rocks? Why would you be filming? Why does he have no shirt on? I don't know any of these words. None of that made sense to me whatsoever, Sean. I had a spot on my ear like that, right where an earring hole would be. Yeah, exactly. Oh, and then it just went away. So like a sty, maybe? Anyway, it doesn't matter. Hi, C Mama. Yes, of course. Thank you so much for the lurk. And all the best at the lawyers. Don't obviously go to bed. You don't have to share what's going on, but all the best. I like that. It's never fun to have to do anything related to the law, even if it is simple, like, I don't know, a house, but it's still that it gets confusing. So all the best. Okay, there we go. Well, I called it with the house. I actually thought it was going to be your mum's house rather than your house, though. Gordon, thank you so much for the follow. I really, that's why I thought about a solicitor, because I thought maybe with your mum's house that you might be helping her with the sale. But your house getting the deed off. Okay, well, good luck. Welcome on in, Gordon. It is a pleasure. Call them cheapers. Cheapers. Like as in the little sleepy things in your eyeballs. Crustiness is not a word I thought I'd hear this morning. Yeah, and then pus as well. You got it. Kind of like a tonsil stone. I love popping those fuckers out. I don't think I know what a tonsil stone is. Sorry, Boba. But yeah, I don't know what you guys, you know, when you wake up and you just get those like little crusty, did I just pull one out? Yeah, I just pulled one out. Let me see if my camera can pick up on it. Not really. It's just looking at my face. Look at my finger. No, not my hand. It's so tiny that you can't see it. Anyway, you know what I'm talking about. The stuff that comes out of your eyeballs when you wake up. That's what it felt like, but on my ear. I meant to say pink footwear. Oh, pink footwear instead of pint footwear makes so much more sense. Thank you. I thought there might be something related to the pints and ponytails, and that's probably what the slip of the finger was in terms of typing. Mods, can we just time Jeffrey out? Jeffrey is clearly here to try and sow, like, what's it called, where they're like prodding at literally anyone, and it's just not worth it. It's not worth it. Jeffrey, you don't need to be so prodding. You don't have to make other people feel bad because you might be feeling bad or something. I don't know. Antagonistic. Thank you. That's a perfect word. There's no need for you to be antagonistic. You it feels like your first message was you need to calm down, despite the fact that one was not either overexcited or angry. So I feel like that is a projection. So you yourself take a breather, calm down, chill out, and think about whether or not antagonizing random people on the internet is the prerogative that you want to follow. The indoor gym sports competition stuff that everyone and their mothers are doing. That's Hyrox? I have no idea what Hyrox is. Also, I apologize about the sun, or rather the clouds. They're being very temperamental today. My fave are... Where was this? My fave are those thin white pops that go forever. Ah, okay. Let me look up Hyrox as well. Lawyers are vultures. They're fine. They do okay. Want a relatable story from the day I had yesterday? Sure. Was too anxious and cancelled seeing you know who, which would have removed my anxiety. Oh, you poor thing. That's what you're talking about with the avoidance stuff. Hey, Sean, I'm sorry to hear that, but you know, you will figure things out. Both of you do what works. The sleepy eye crusties. My grandmother called them that, and I don't know if it's Hungarian or not. Yeah, I've never heard that one before. How strange. Cheapers. Maybe we can look it up. Cheapers. Let's see what Google comes up with. Nope. That's just telling me cheap as. There's also a but for some reason. Cheapers. There doesn't seem to be anything in particular. We'll keep on looking into that. We don't need to see your eye goop. Well, it's not goop. It's crusty. The hard part is convincing the lawyer to write up our docs without all the details that aren't relative. Getting antsy. Okay, good luck, see mama. Good luck. You never want to experience tonsil stones. Yeah, I have. Is that like not to do with your tonsils? Is it? Hi, Kix. How you going? I do know Savannah Banana. I came across them like 5 years ago, Gordon. I don't think Savannah Banana knows me though. But I kind of came across them when they were, well, when I was playing Pokemon years and years ago. And I kept on following them, but I did not realize. I don't think that they know me, just to make that clear. Mucus, gotcha. Fix the clouds, you're welcome. I did it. Is that better? Is that better? It's not snot until it comes out of the nose. Adorable. YouTube having dickish prodders, impossible. But that's the thing, is there are people who are very inappropriate. There are people who are very troll-like, I guess, but this person was just they're just miserable, and I'm just like, we don't need to put up with this. Might have just been a cutesy word she used, yeah, rather than eye gunk. Ugh, tonsil stones look awful. Oh, why did I look this up? I'm not showing it. Like, I have to close that for my own sake. That is, ooh. And then Hyrox is indoor fitness race that combines strength training. Yeah, I've never heard of Hyrox, but also I don't go to the gym. So is it like the new, oh my gosh, what was the craze? calisthenics. Is that the one? Anyway, it just feels like no, there was another craze that was going huge that kind of combined HIIT and strength. Maybe it is calisthenics. I don't know. I don't do these things. Hi, Classy. How you going? And Evo as well. Welcome on in. Sean, I'm so glad that you're more aware of Allison now. Allison genuinely is such a wonderful human being. So for those who don't know, the girl who does the square hole video, she's so beautiful. She live streams on Twitch from time to time, but she also posts a lot of her other humorous skits on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. She does a lot. She's awesome. Yeah, the tonsil stones look awful. I'm not showing the class. They're actually gross. You're making me concerned about my eye yank now. Okay, so Schmick says tonsil stones are a lump of bacteria generated in your tonsils that eventually get expelled. Ugh. They smell like the worst bad breath you can imagine and have the consistency of a hard lump of tartar from your teeth. Damn. I didn't want to look up how you got them as well. Good afternoon, Full Truth. There we go. 9 Fox has got the shout out. If you guys are on Twitch and you want to go check out Tired Actor, that is Allison, the square hole girl. I really want to, okay, I have some updates. It does a little bit, Kiwi Man. I think Hyrox sounds like another name for bouldering because there's like a Hyrax, which is a rock squirrel thingy mabob. Anyhow, Dr. Pimple Popper. I used to watch a lot of those. I've seen I don't know if it was Pimple Popper, but someone removing an ingrown hair. It made me want to throw up, but also it was so satisfying. But the ingrown hair was like from up here, so it was a proper super long hair that had just been growing under the skin for ages and ages. And it was like a clown scarf. It did not stop. It just kept on going. And it was so gross and so satisfying. Oh my gosh. Hi, Power. I can't believe it. Ninja, good to have you here as well. Yeah, and ingrown hair is very satisfying. As even if you have your own ingrown hair and remove it, ooh, there's something about it. Anyhow, I also love a pour of winter. Oh, love a pour of winter is probably what that's meant to say. I don't know that one. Massive pores all blocked up are so nice to watch be removed. Yes, I completely agree with these. They're very, very satisfying. There we go. Yeah, I love an ingrown hair. There we go. I think we're all good. Hi, Molotov. How you going? Bed soon. No stress. Well, thanks for stopping in, Ninja. Don't feel like you have to chat if you're so close to bed. Too much information about ingrown hairs are why I don't shave my face. I feel like ingrowns on your face would be really frustrating. I could imagine that. Usually, I'll also share too much information. I get a singular ingrown hair just below my belly button. And it's so annoying. It's the exact same one every single time, and I have to remove it. So I just get my tweezers and I like pick at it until I can remove it. But it's so annoying. It's like I've removed you before. Why are you here? There's also why I don't like wearing bikinis because of my ingrown hair, and also because I have to hide my belly button for the safety of everyone. Yannick! Oh, thank you for noticing. I did indeed. I chopped off, I think, probably about that much of hair. So it's a lot shorter since yesterday is when I got it done. But also the hair around my face is framed. Like if I take this away, you can see that these little bitties were chopped to frame my face better. And I really like it. I think they did a good job. Clement M dropping bars, you know it, all day, every day. Avalon, hello. Yes, I'm very happy. It looks good, hey. And that's what I was saying at the beginning of stream is because usually I don't do ponytails, but I reckon I can rock a ponytail now if I had a hair tie on me. Like, I like it. It looks good. Even if it's like back a little bit. I'm just happy. I'm just very happy with the hair. They did well. You know what else is satisfying? My stepdad got the skin cancer on his leg completely removed. That is awesome. He's gonna have a decent scar, but that doesn't bother him at all. No, not with that result as well. That is incredible news. Congratulations to your stepdad, indeed. Ingrown hair is a big factor of me having a beard. And being a lazy mofo. Fair enough. Yeah, I feel like an ingrown hair, yeah, that would be very, very, very frustrating. Luckily I don't get, like, if I were to shave my legs, I don't get ingrown hairs on my legs at all, so that's good. But I could imagine some people might struggle with that. I've never really thought about it. I'm just thinking, like, ingrown armpit hair. Ugh, imagine trying to remove that. Anyhow. Yeah, I just bought hair ties. They're downstairs. I don't think I have one on me. But anyway, we're all good. We're all good. Ponytail with the bangs. It's a crime if you hide them. Yeah, I think it's cute, right? It's just like, It's very like Hollywood ponytail though. So it's not, so for example, if I were to go running and get super sweaty, the problem with the ponytail bangs is that would now get really sweaty and it would look like this. Hold on. Where's the other one? Can I tie this together? Yeah, there we go. It ended up like this. And then I'm running and I'm like, no. So it's not very practical in terms of the I'll get some more water in a second. In terms of the sport side of things, maybe if it's like a super high ponytail, but then it just looks like, I don't know, a kid. So we're not so much a fan of this kind of style. But anyway, for aesthetic reasons, I think the bangs and the ponytail work, or like a classy bun. I'm looking like Stifler's mom. I'm probably older than her these days too. But you know, like if I could do a better job, I think I don't know what's going on now. But the bangs, they suit the teacher vibe, the librarian chic. I think it's great. Hold on, how does she talk? American. I'm not Jennifer Coolidge. No, I can't do it. She's got such a distinct voice though, hey. Cat is snoring on the mouse pad. Oh, silly kitty. I imagine you have a prodigy amount of belly button lit. You must have seen the clip about my void belly button hair. Yeah, no, but it's too much information. I actually do clean my belly button, but I hate the feeling of it. I've spoken about the belly button and how deep it is. I literally get like a Q-tip, a cotton tip, whatever, you know, the ear thing cleaners that you shouldn't actually use on your ears. I use one of those to clean my belly button, but I hate the feeling of it. It like sends a jolt through my body, and not a fun jolt, like a gross, I don't even know how to explain it. It just makes me super uncomfortable. It's like someone pinching you in reverse. I hate it. But I do clean it sometimes. Yeah, yes, Nine Fox. It feels like you're poking at your intestines. That's the one. Hi, Ryan. Good to see you. And Zurich and Crossbow here, too. Welcome on in, guys. The top ponytail can stay at home. What do you mean? It's like one of those babies where they first get hair, and so their parents just kind of like do it on the top. And then they put like a bow here, and that's all it is. That's what that style was. Reminds me of the Claire Redfield ponytail. I think I might play I was going to say Red Dead, because Redfield and Resident Evil, and I'm going to play Red Dead. It all just kind of caused mush in my brain. I think that I'm gonna have to play the third Resident Evil, not the remake, but in October, because I skipped last year. I'd been playing it every year, but I skipped last year, so we'll have to finish that at some point. For me specifically, the ingrowns on the neck. Beard hair doesn't grow in a specific direction, which also makes a clean shave so much harder. Just shave it all anyway. Gotcha. You know what's satisfying? Pulling a long stray hair from the butt cheeks. Oh my gosh, that's so ridiculous. It's ASMR of the touch. It just is. I mean, like a female hair. Yeah, and look, as someone who has long hair, I know what you're talking about. Don't get me wrong. I am very, very well aware. And you just pull it out. I don't know if I've ever thought of it as satisfying, though. I think it's just gross rather than annoying, rather than satisfying. Next time it happens, because it will happen again, I will consider these things. I feel that mine is shallow and you get it as well. Okay, so it's not just me then. It's not just because of my deep belly button. It's just any belly button. Don't touch people's belly buttons. I don't know why that's a PSA right now, but it is. It's the secrets of the universe. Hilarious, calm. I love it. Ingrown hairs on pubes. Oh, yeah. My friends told me about it. TMI, but I've not had to deal with that, so I must be doing something right. Anyway, moving on. Maybe I need to cut back on the beard, but my belly button is a 2-knuckle deep chasm. Do you have a deeper belly button than mine? That's a long belly button. Are you pushing your belly button though? Because that's cheating. That's cheating. Red Dissident Evil Redemption 2. That's the one. Hi, Zachleo. I hope you're doing well as well. It's only gross because you floss with it. Shut up. I try to avoid making comments about your looks, but the hair up, it really works. Thank you. And my neck is lovely. Thank you. I feel like a turtle right now. No, I do appreciate that, Molotov. It is, you know, I am aware that there are a lot of people who are very respectful. And there are a lot of people who are very disrespectful. But I will take your compliment in stride. Thank you. But I've spoken about this before, about my neck. Speaking of segues, I have talked about this before, so some of you guys may have heard this story. But I did a modeling gig. This is years and years ago. One moment. Let's let Lexington say their thing first. Also, hi Pepper. Hi James.
Good morning, my little citrus fruit. Hope you are doing well. 53 months. Nice.
Thank you. Oh gosh, my goodness. Thank you very much, Lexington. I hope you are doing well. For those who do not know, Lexington is gearing up for a massive European motorbike trip. So that is very exciting, only in a few weeks' time. Very, very cool. Did you paint your hair? Yes, I painted my hair. No, this is my natural hair. But I think I've never heard about it being compatible before, but this is all I can say. It is my original hair. That is the answer to your question. Sit as fruit, that's the one. European. This time next week, so soon. Einstein would have sold relatively far quicker if Clem was his partner. Ah, yes, the belly button. Now I can figure it all out. Yeah, my swan neck, that's the one. Candace from Phineas and Ferb. I reckon I should do a cosplay of Candace at some point. Candy's nuts, got him. I hate having my belly button touched too, Xerox. You're not alone in that case. Better than your friends showing them, yeah. I love plucking my grey beard here, it's cute. Why do we call fluff in the belly button from a t-shirt or jumper bum fluff? I mean, I don't. So, Sean, I don't know how to answer that question because the answer is I don't. I call fluff in the belly button lint. I don't call it bum fluff. Bum fluff is like chin hairs that are not very grown out very well. You need to eat a lot more, then maybe you can get a belly button like that one day too. Ah, that makes sense. Okay. Cheers, 9 Fox. But now I know that they're not cheating by pushing in the belly button. Hi, Captain. How you going? I'm from New Zealand too. There we go. I'm getting too excited today. Yes, so I don't live in New Zealand anymore, James. Just to make it more confusing. So I lived in New Zealand. I moved to Australia, but now I'm in England, and that is why it is sunlight. It is only midday for me right now. Just to clear everything up. You got it, James. You've got a nice neck. Okay, yes, thank you for getting me back onto the story. So I did a modeling gig ages ago, and we were expected to bring our own clothes, which I always hated. But nonetheless, I brought some outfits, and I was kind of just talking about what I had. This is a professional photographer. They're very, very good. I actually think that they're probably the best photographer that I've worked with. And I said, oh, I also have a turtleneck, if like that's a vibe that you want to go for. And they literally said, show me your neck. And so, because I had my hair out, so I pulled my hair back, and then they just like looked at me for a second, and they went, yeah, you'll be okay to wear a turtleneck. And it was just something that I've never considered before in my entire life, where I guess some people just wouldn't suit a turtleneck. So Steve Jobs, I bet he had quite a beautiful neck if only we could see it. And so my point is, I call it like ballerina neck, where it's just this very like long posture. Swan neck is a good one. So I don't mind my neck. Thanks, guys. My nephew has a weird patch of hair in his upper arm that looks like a Hitler's mustache. It just grows like that. That's so strange. Does he have like a mole there? Maybe if there's like a mole that could cause extra growth or something? Not 100% sure. Yeah, bum fluff is the teenage chin hair. That's the one as well. Anyhow. Anyway, so I don't take any compliments in my neck the right or wrong way, because I'm like, compliment me more. I'll just do all of my streams like this. I'll tuck the hair back so I get less comments on my long red hair, and I'm like, maybe a big arrow. I'll get a neon sign just up here. Just compliment my neck, please. It's time in the stream where like Clem's neurodivergent but cannot ever keep a consistent neurodivergent identification. Hilarious. I'm just a weirdo. What can I say? My umbrella is just weird. It varies. I see. Well, I'll take all the peer reviews. Clem preferred showing up naked to modeling shows. You heard it here, folks. I did hate wearing my own clothes. I really did. The thing is, the thing that I hated more than bringing my own clothes was when they would say, do your own makeup. Sorry, you want a professional looking shoot and you won't get a professional makeup or hair artist just because I'm a woman doesn't mean that I have the ability to produce high quality professional makeup looking styles. And they're like, yeah, just like do your own makeup but like full glam. Ridiculous, I tell you. Hi, Messi. Hi, Sunshine. Oh, thank you for the compliment. Return to the motherland. Well, it's funny that you should say that, James, because no, the UK is definitely not my motherland. My background is German from my dad's side, and I'm a Maori woman myself. So, in fact, I have completed a complete travesty of escaping over here. Nonetheless, I could wear like 7 chokers. Is that by style now? I'm a stout BB boy, no turtleneck for me. It just pushes the chins together. Hilarious. Clem walked into the modeling agency. The creative director pointed at her in the voice of Black Panther and said, get this girl a dungaree. That's the one. They were cheap. Exactly right. I remember as a kid overheating on Oprah that overhearing on Oprah that tilting your chin up helps remove the double chin. That year's class photo, I was looking at the ceiling, is like, hey guys. That's adorable. Shout out to Steve the Badger. I hope that you're being a good boy. Welcome on in, Cold Steel. Clem just shows up in clown makeup exactly as protest. Maybe that's what I would do if I ever do it again. It's like just do your own makeup. I'm like, well, if you insist. When you said you did a one-time modeling gig, is it because you pulled out the top ponytail? Yeah, I got recruited. Oh, hi, Riley. There we go. People buy makeup to look like you, so that makes... Oh, stop, Doug. That's too kind. No. People buy makeup to make themselves feel slay, and that's fine. I say swan neck because I heard it in reference to a feature design. Yeah, no, swan neck. I have no issues. Yes, Maori. I am Maori. German Maori is a first. I'm Irish Maori. There we go. Then you'll know exactly. Probably similar to RJ, where it's like, sorry, but if you're Maori, why are you white? I thought your background was bricks, but bum. That was a very good one. But yes, I agree with swan neck. I've heard this before as well. In terms of the modeling gigs, I'll give a little short notes. So when I moved to when did I try to do modeling? As a teenager, I did a couple shoots for aspiring photographers, as in other people that went to my school. So I did some photography with them, and that was a lot of fun. And then I decided to try and take it seriously. And there was someone at my school who's a few years older that signed up for a modeling agency in New Zealand. And I reached out to them and I never heard back, but I reached out to a second one who was based in Auckland. And they wanted to sign me as like a 15-year-old, I think I was at the time. And so my mum and I drove all the way up to Auckland. So it's about an hour and a half. It's not that far. But we drove to Auckland, had a little conversation, got the documents to sign. My mum was able to be my guardian and agree with this. And then we just never heard from them after that day. And it was so strange. So because they're like, yeah, we'll contact you and we'll figure it out. And I was chatting to my mum a couple weeks later and I was like, what's going on? This is like, surely we would have heard from them by now, right? And so we were checking like missed calls, and the number that I had, I was so nervous, but I myself as a 15-year-old tried to call them myself, left a voice message, and basically for about 2-3 weeks tried to get a hold of them, maybe even a whole month. And eventually, the number got back to me and they were like, hey, I'm so sorry. I don't actually work for that agency anymore. So if you want to follow up, you'll have to contact like them directly or go this route, blah, 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 blah. But this would have been the person who was like recruiting me essentially. And so within that turnaround, they quit the agency or got fired. I don't know what the story was. But it was just enough for me to go, well, this is my sign. This is my sign. And I never followed up with the agency directly. I never got signed by them because of this mix around and this lack of communication or handover or whatever the hell happened. And I don't look at that as a bad thing whatsoever. I'm very, decruded, that's the one. It is bizarre, isn't it? But I don't look at it as a negative because I was very young. I think that my lifestyle and how I view the world would be very different if I had signed up as a 15-year-old. Who knows? Maybe I would have been a depressed millionaire. But at least I could wipe away the tears with my dollars, my $100 bills even. And so, no, that was not my one-time modeling gig. When I moved to Australia, I decided to try again, but as a freelancer. So there are tons of websites, and this is when I was trying to be an actor as well. And so there are tons of websites that look for freelance, like, and honestly, it's a lot of student projects, but they look for actors, models, promotional like stuff, all these kinds of things. And I did a lot of gigs through that. And so some of them were paid, some of them were unpaid. They call it TFP, which means time for print. So basically you and the photographer, like the photographer will give you the photos for your time rather than give you money. And I've shown some of the photos to the people who have been around for years in the past. But I get very shy about it because it just feels like a very different person. Mainly because I'm just seeing if I have anything here. The reason why it feels like such a different person is because it's very hyper feminine. And I don't really consider myself very hyper feminine, if you can't tell. It's a good time. And that's the other problem, is that people look at it and they're like, oh my God, it's so pretty. I love these photos. I'm like, yeah, but that, like, when I look at it, I'm like, ugh, who is that? Ugh, it's like a complete, I just don't recognize it whatsoever. She means she is Maori, but she is also Kiwi. Yes, exactly. So I am a New Zealander. And there are different demographics in New Zealand. The native New Zealanders are called Maori, the indigenous people. So James and I are native New Zealanders. But a lot of people question it because of our complexion. And you know, we're used to it by now, James, but it doesn't mean we are any less Maori. If I don't know if you need to hear this, James, my community have heard this for over a year now. I don't know if you need to hear this, but my cousin, who's also pale, she really helped me with my identity, because she said, I'm not half Maori, I am Maori. And I was like, oh, that's so beautiful. That is so beautiful. And so that's something that I am getting a lot better at, is the understanding that people will still question the identity based on their preconceived notions, but that doesn't mean that it's any less. I can educate without be offended, or without feeling less than, or without feeling like I have to prove my own identity either. So that was just really sweet. So shout out to my cousin. When I say it, to do your own makeup, I mean like eyeliner or lipstick. Oh my gosh, Kiwi Man, no! I just read that one. Yeah, not that one. But still, in protest, shouldn't have told me to do my own makeup, bitch. Don't call her the Hakatua girl. That is very funny. That is very, very, very funny. And I feel like there is so much potential there. When Hakatua was very popular, that there are some people that could have capitalized on that, and I'm so sad that this is the first time I've heard about it. But that is very, very clever, Molotov. I'm very impressed. And yes, this was after I didn't get picked as Annie Schmick. I just saw that. We had a friend join our school from South Africa 17 years ago, and we introduced him to the girls at break. And Sarah, the ditzy blonde who still listens to Natasha Bedingfield and Hilary Duff to this day, she said, "Why are you not black?" She's like literally the Karen. Oh wait, yeah, it was Karen, right? Amanda Seyfried's character. Because Gretchen Wiener, yeah, it was Karen, the ditzy blonde of Mean Girls, literally to Lindsay Lohan, why are you, why, if you're from Africa, why are you white? Oh, Sarah. Freelancer and Clem saw someone with a massive boil, she lands him for free. I love that. Believe it or not, I used to be into modeling. That's so cool. I made a wicked F-14 that had articulated wings. So dope. That actually genuinely is very dope. I know that you're making a play on words about modeling and the different types of modeling that are out there, but it is still very dope. Clem broke the stereotype, failed modeling and acting. She never became a drama teacher. She came to Twitch to teach us how to not be dramatic in life. Yeah, that's well. I mean, I'm still a student myself. I'm still learning how to be how to not be dramatic myself. Don't fret. Apparently, you can get real Zimbabwe cheaper than tissues and live that dream. You love a callback. I love it. Like hearing your own voice on recording. Yeah, no. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of more like you see yourself in a mirror every single day, right? And then if you were to look in that mirror and you know it's you, but it's just something's off. It's like a horror movie. Where you just you walk past the mirror. And so as an example, here we go. If you are someone who is not a goth, and then you look at yourself and you're dressed as a goth, and not because it is a like a style that you decided to choose. Because I think there, for example, there are a lot of people who will do goth cosplays and similar. But if you were to just walk past that mirror and be like, and then you see this very heavy makeup and you didn't choose or want to wear that makeup, it would just look odd, right? You'd just look at it, go, this is maybe even an appropriation of of goth culture. It just wouldn't be you. It wouldn't feel like it's just not you unless you are goth. And that's how I would look at it. I can show you an example. Let me see if I have anything here. I was trying to look for the... here we go. This is the one that... like, they're very pretty photos, but it's just... I look at them and I'm like, that's not me. That's not who I am. And the makeup is so thick and the dress I wouldn't wear. The hair is very slay. I think is very cute. I'm just trying to see, because there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of photos. It's hard to choose one to go through. Maybe like down here. I think there's one. This is also the bralette that I was talking about when we were talking about bralettes. Like, okay. I will show you guys very, very shortly. I'll show you very shortly, but I'll catch up with these soon. I'll show you after I've caught up with chat. There's one recruiter out there lacking because they miss out on people who can start any pair of work dungarees. Hilarious. A little mask, a little femme, a melodic clem. That's cute, well done. I like that. Mask and mask qualities. Hi, Stone Lord. The Karen that can tell when it's raining in the best possible way. There's like a 30% chance that it's already raining. So in terms of do I speak Maori? Not really. Like I know a fair few Maori words, but I don't speak the language very well. But I'd like to. Hearing your own voice is like seeing your mirror but flipped. Like when you see your camera vertically flipped and you're like, I don't look like that. That's actually a good way of thinking of it too. I like that way. Add jump scare. Okay. Why are you a male model? Why are you a model? Hi, Randon. One does not dress goth. Goth comes from the emptiness of the ennui. Adorable. The Warthog is such a unique look. I love it. Oh, right. This is your modeling. I recently saw a comment post that little bras should be called bralettes. I mean, bralettes are a thing. Yannick, I don't know who was posting that, but bralettes have been a thing for decades. We were talking about it literally last stream, or was it the stream before? In the last week we were talking about it. So whoever said they should be called bralettes, like they are uninformed of what they are, because I'm about to show you what a photo of me wearing one. Hi, DGG. Correra, my Maori air. That was so hard to read. I felt like she looks kind of like Clem, but it's not her when I saw the modeling pics. Exactly. So I'm going to use this as an example. Are the ads over? I was waiting for the ads to end. Yes, the ads are over. I'm just making sure that this is all good. This is me, but it's also not me. Yes, exactly. It looks like a different person. That's what I'm saying. But like slay. And that's the thing is I can look at this and I'm like, damn girl, calves, slay. Also, this is the bralette that I was talking about. The black thing under this dress. I don't know why they paired them anyhow. The calves. I tell you what, look, I don't get to show off my legs a lot, but I got long legs. I do know these things. The makeup as well, yeah. Oh gosh, a little bit too close. And so this is the other thing, is that the makeup was always too much. You love her, I hate her. It's AI, hilarious. Yes, exactly. I don't have legs. But if I did, rather. Hi, Danielle. Do you have any ice cream? Unfortunately, I do not have any ice cream. I'm sorry. But it doesn't look like me, right? It's just, it's crazy. It's meant to be bold. I'll see if I can find another one. I'm just trying to make sure that I'm not doxing. Can I do this? I think I can do it like this. This would be... Can I... How do I make these? I'm just trying to make the icons larger because then I can kind of show you more at once. Extra large, they're already extra large icons. Okay, well, that's a shame. Do I have any close-ups? Some of the photos are just awful, so I will confess I'm skipping through some of those. But I think, see, this one, I think looks so stupid, but other people probably think it doesn't look stupid, so there is probably a disconnect there as well. I mean, this is it's not a great photo, but it's a neutral photo, so I will show you guys this one. I don't like this photo, but it shows off the makeup, and so that is why I am happy to show you. This is me. Legs 11, number 11, that's the one. I do have to go get some ice cream. I think you're correct about that, DJ. And so this isn't even the most bold makeup, but the lipstick. Yeah, and that's a fishtail. It's all connected. It's all connected. It's not me yet. It's basically just someone who has makeup. I'm just like, guys, just trust. If I wore makeup, I'd look like this. Trust me. Trust me. The brick walls. Great spotting. Incredible spotting. I didn't even connect that. Hilarious. Anyway, there's my eyeballs. There we go. Actually, I like this photo better like this. I think it's more interesting. But it's just a lot. Hi, plastic. I feel comfortable walking in heels. Even the heels that I was wearing, I didn't really have issues with. Clear eyes? I don't know. Is that your best blue steel? I'll see if I have a blue steel photo. I don't think I really have a blue steel photo. I got some smiley ones. Oh my god, there are just so many. It just gets overwhelming. How many are in this? There are 761 photos in this photo shoot alone. Because they were just like, here's all of them. They chose their favorites from this shoot, but I have literally every single photo. So this is what I mean by it gets overwhelming, because I'm like, I don't want to go through 761 photos. It's ridiculous. Too much, man. Too much. So that's why I'm not really clicking on anything, because I'm like, it's so overwhelming. We have a socialist community grocery store by my house, and it's is that Canadian dollars? I think CND. That seems like it would be Canadian for a bucket. Hell yeah. You look older here than you do on stream. It's so funny you say that, Ron. Also, hi, Ron. It's good to see you. I know you popped in. And Floating Man was here before. Thank you for the poetry. I forgot what you asked, Ron, though. Did you just say hi, or did you have something else? I cannot see where you popped in. Nonetheless. They named you for mercy, a gentle refrain to soften the world and ease every pain, yet your hair holds the fire of a midsummer dawn. That's cute, Floating Man. Where the sweetness of Clementine forever lives on. That's cute. I do like that poem. Sorry, I was getting distracted by showing these things off. She's so pretty, not as pretty as Clem, but still. But yeah, this is what I mean, is like I recognize that this kind of stuff was very much, as they say, for the male gaze. And maybe also the male gaze. I crack myself up. Anyway, so it's this very feminine concept, and like the hair's all pretty, the makeup's all pretty, and it's the dresses as well. Although it's funny because they had to like clip it behind. I'm trying to find... This one doesn't even have my face in it. This is so funny. I'm gonna show you guys this one because like this doesn't even have my face, but it's kind of slay at the same time. I don't know what I'm doing with this arm here though, but I actually don't mind the face being covered. There's something very demure about it. But nonetheless, it's just, even the colors, it's all very, very femme. And so I look at it and I'm like, I don't want to know this. Not me, not me. If the juice is worth the squeeze, thank you. Hi, Devil Girly. Basically, it's like catching up with coffee... over coffee with a friend. Thank you, Blue. Thank you so much for the 11 months. Crazy. So Devil Girly, basically like catching up over coffee with a friend. You never know what you're going to talk about, but you always find something. And right now, apparently, it's my old modeling career. The Canadian dollars, brilliant, yeah. And it smells like maple syrup, hilarious. Eye close-ups always remind me of Italian cinema. Ah, okay. I've not watched Italian cinema, so I'll have to take your word for it. Lost some of the puppy cheeks. Yes, that I agree with. Because I think I probably even would have been... I don't know if I would have weighed less then. I've always had kind of the similar weight. So how long ago would this have been? Not quite 10 years ago. So I would have been in my early 20s, but I can't remember how early. Maybe 24? I think I would have been about 24. That sounds right. That would have been when? 2020. Maybe even earlier. 22? Anyway, early 20s is how old I would have been. And I do agree that I think that these days I have hollowed out in my cheeks even further. And I've seen that as a teenager as well. I've never had a full face, but comparatively, I definitely have got even more buccal fat removed. Oh my god, there's just way too many photos. I can't edit. I don't get why guys like 18-year-olds when they're far older, because women are more attractive with older defined faces. Yeah, I agree as well. I think that there probably is something to be said primarily about like youth and fertility, but it's the thing is that regardless of the argument that you could make from that baseline, it's still like we're not monkey brains. Part of the whole situation with Homo sapien is our brains and our quote-unquote intelligence, but I mean, we look around and question it every single day, where you would look at things and have a different perception on them. Anyway, it makes me suspicious. Can't help but see baby fake features and think, you're a child, not a mate. I agree. That's what it was, Ronarian. Yes, I did cut my hair. Well spotted. Well done. Thank you for noticing. I knew you had a question that I wanted to answer. Male gaze, happy Pride Month. Well, I mean, technically, it is the 1st of July now, but we can have happy Pride in July as well. Hi, Scotty. Hi, Glow. Oh, this is from like when I was 22, Glow, or something. I can't remember how young I was. I would love to do an overall shoot. One of my Dungeons and Dragons party members is a professional photographer. So there is a part of me that it was like, maybe I should recruit them. Oh, yes, I'll show you more photos. Yeah, it's July the 1st. You're not allowed to be gay anymore. Them's the rules. Sorry, guys. Them's the rules. What's your favorite thing to do? My favorite thing ever. Because there's like the favorite thing to do in the moment. My favorite thing to do ever. I do love sitting in some sun on the grass with like a cold, refreshing drink. And it's super quiet. It's just nice. Just very content, like sitting in the garden. Or it could be a cup of tea. I think my favorite thing is just that very zen feeling. Oh yes, happy Canada Day to the Canadians. I forgot about this. I'm in Melbourne. Oh, welcome on in, Angry Ant. I actually lived in Melbourne for 10 years, but I've just moved to England. I loved Melbourne, so welcome on in. It is a pleasure. I am doing well. I hope you're well as well. Cheekbones, that's cute. Do the photos have relevant dates? Oh, good point. Let me have a look at the properties. I don't know if it will be like when I added it to this. The only reason I can show you is because it happens to be in my on my hard drive that is plugged into my computer. Usually I have it downstairs. There we go. Modified, it says. This one says modified 2019. But created in 2020. How does that work? So just to remind everyone, it says created 2020, modified 2019, accessed today. What? But 2019, that sounds right. So it would have been 23. 23 is how old I would have been. Can I math? Yes, I can math. La 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 la. Hi Moz, haven't been tuning in. I'm back. How you doing? Oh, it's J-Joy. Well, hello. I am doing well. I hope you're well. I will have to figure out Mozdef. We'll call you. I'm gonna say Moz in the meantime, but feel free to let me know if you want a different nickname. But I'm doing well, and it's hard to be tuning in when I also haven't been tuning in. I haven't been streaming much this month, admittedly. Moz, but I'm doing okay today, and that's what counts. On July 1st, are the gays put back in the closet? Yes, exactly. That's the one. But that's the thing, is it's the metaphorical closet. So, Sean, it's okay. You're allowed to be in the closet. It's okay. You just, June comes around every year. Some do still have monkey brain. Did you see the bullshit about Millie Alcock as Supergirl? It's gross. I know she's young, but she's pretty and she's actually talented. No, I haven't seen any of this, and I'm okay that I haven't. That's all the attention I'll give it to. Getting watered in the sun, I am a plant later, exactly right. And I ironically am allergic to all those things. Thanks for the reminder, Season Lounge. Maybe 2020 is when you move the pictures onto this hard drive. That actually would make a lot of sense. I think you're probably correct in that regard. No, I think Kiwi Man has a good theory that 2020 might be when I put them on the hard drive. Yes. My knees over here. I'm doing better. Just call me J-Joy. I'm gonna be so real. I don't think I'm gonna remember J-Joy. I have no clue why I changed my name. Well, you can always change it back. We'll find what works. I know who it is. We'll find what works. Okay, I'm gonna just show you like this because it's easier. I do have other photos. But this is the one that I think about because it is probably the most recent shoot I did. I think after this was COVID lockdowns. Yeah, that would make sense. I don't think I did anything after COVID lockdowns. Oh, wait, there would be one that I did. But it's very femme. And this is what I mean. There are 700 items. I don't want to have to try and figure out which one to click on. And no, I can't make them any larger. These are the largest icons that I have. But yeah, basically it was to model the millineries that I'm wearing. That's why the dress doesn't change, but the millinery on top, the hat on top. See, there's an orange one there, but a gold one there. That's basically what we were doing. And you can see there's a lot of different areas, but it just went. There was a lot going on. This dress was very slay though. I was very happy with how I looked. And the calves, damn it. Very slay. And then I think we were wrapping up for the day, and then I started taking my hair out, and they're like, "Oh God, why did we do this with your hair in a braid? Can we please take more photos with your hair out?" And so there's the lion's mane. Very Athenian. Yeah, I feel that. There's the lion's mane at the end as well. How very fun. I don't like this angle though. This angle is really weird. I think it just kind of didn't give a lot. It was weird. Anyhow, oh, thank you, Nicholas. I appreciate it. But yeah, it's just a very different person, for sure. It just looks abnormal, and I was still very new to the whole modeling thing. So not every photo is that great, but there's some decent ones in there. Oh, very sultry. What's this? Oh, girly. What's this then? I would never do that look whatsoever. What is this? Enhance? What is... And this is what I mean. I look at this and I'm like, this is so stupid. Yeah, but like, you've got the pushing the hair up here. Ooh. And this is what I mean. It's like that and this dork here, not the same person. And as you can tell, it literally just makes me laugh. Yeah, tell me you have to pay rent. Exactly. And that's the thing. As an actor, I think that I wouldn't mind this as much. So when I was trying to be an actor, it's like, okay, that's the character. But this is like a photograph, and so it literally just sends me. I'm like, who the fuck is this? What is this? It's so stupid. And the thing is, like, I don't think that this is a good photo. I would like to make that clear. I don't think that this is a good photo, but we're not talking about the photo. We're talking about the look. Slay queen. We're talking about the eyes, the whatever this crooked smile is, the pushing up of the hair. Yes, and especially this millinery here, the red queen. It's very right. Like if we change this to be red, for sure. It's the attitude, yeah. So like I said, I don't think that this is a good pose. I don't think that this is a good composition, but that's not what we're critiquing right now. This is like it's the, like you said, the attitude. There's just something so not me. Whereas I'm like and so I think that anytime that I was anytime I went out and did these photo shoots, it just was too much of a disconnect, and I really struggled to even see it as like a character somehow. Whereas when I was acting, I was like, oh yeah, like this is a character that I am doing. But somehow here I just didn't do it. There were some that I didn't mind. Like I think this is very soft and very nice. Like this is like there's, and I think this is a really good one to actually modeling the thing, where it's just like it's not about my face, it's about the piece, and it's just very soft and pretty. And so I don't mind ones like this. I love that Marcus, yeah. It's just very soft, and so some of these ones I didn't mind, but yeah, they're just, I don't know, man. Anytime I would look at it, I'm just like, this is just not me, and I never felt like comfortable with this character, I guess. Let me see if I have any that I felt like were more me. Did I have any just smiley ones? I don't think so. I have other photographs. I've shown people in the past the wedding dress ones that I've done. Photos. This is the, okay, so this is one not in dungarees, not in overalls. But this is an example where it's a lot more femme, but it's a lot more me. This just looks like a young version of me. This looks very like I don't know, 2010s girly pop. Anyway, it's cute. It's cute. Something like this felt much more like, this is the really good photographer. He literally took one photo. Oh, thank you, Nicholas. Yeah, like, this is cute. I'm okay with this. This is just very, and this feels much more like, oh yeah, that's just a young Clem, right? And this one would have been when I was 24. Yeah, see what I mean? Like, I might not be wearing the dungarees, but this is a lot more exactly plastic. Do you know why it captures me? Do you know why it captures me? Because I did my own makeup. This is every day. Technically, I am wearing makeup, but you can tell that it doesn't have like the big false lashes. There's barely anything going on here. There's no lipstick. Basically, I just kind of got rid of the blemishes. But this is me. That's an IMDb profile pic. That's cute. I like that a lot. But this is also the this is the very, very talented photographer that I was telling you about. And so this was a shoot where we were supposed to bring our own outfit. That shirt's not even mine. My friend gave that to me for the shoot. And then just so it's meant to be like streetwear vibes. Oh, cute, Yana, cute. That's the one, random. I think you're right about Herb. I just the thing is that Herb, I will say this to you as well, Herb. Like, you can tell that this content, people, like, of course people are going to be complimenting and talking about the photos. You can tell that that is what the content is right now. But if it's just this person, then it's like, what happened to the girl on the photo? It was like one of the few times that one is allowed to actually compliment what I look like. Oh, this one's for the girls though, okay? And I tell you what, I actually do like this photo a lot. It's a lot sexier, first things first. So, warning. This is my little warning. This one is sexy, but it's very like Clementine sexy. This one is for the girls. Like, when I look at this, I'm like, yes, that is a gay woman. And I don't know how you guys are welcome to comment on this one. This is like legitimately me giving permission for you to give your opinion on this. I have no qualms with the commentary on it. But when I look at this, I'm like, yes, this is a gay woman. This is for the girls. This is like a, hey girl, you up photo. And if guys feel a certain way, let me know, because to me, it just feels very gay coded. I don't know. It's so gross. Good one, Boba. Good one. Good one. But I don't know. To me, compared to the, like, whatever the hell this vibe was, I find this much sexier. Because there's just something a lot more for the female gaze, literally, maybe. That's my opinion anyhow. She looks like she shops at Pagani in New Zealand. That is a throwback. I wouldn't say it's particularly gay. Okay, that's fine. No, Boba, I got that impression. Your timing was too quick. As a man and ally to the gays, I say looks great. I love it. Doctor, looking at my x-rays. I see you have like a hole that you need filling. I can't. And that's the thing, is this is why this look would never work, because I just think that innuendo is just so funny. Anyway, yes, I think it's the fingers. I think you're right. I think that's why it feels very gay. No, but you guys wouldn't, and because you're not women, nor are you a gay woman. But I think Boba has put it out there. There's something about the finger, the lips. I think that's what it is. But I'm not a man. I'm not a straight man. I know some people get confused. But I'm not a straight man. And so that's why I said feel free to comment, because I don't know. Clem's looking at the camera in the pic the same way. I look at a donut. That's the one. And maybe that's what it is, Toge. It's very like, I want to eat you vibe. And that's why it gives gay. And I like this photo. Yeah, I do. Like, and that's the thing is, this is what I was saying is, compared to the like sexy look that we looked at before, I feel way more confident in this kind of sexy look, even if like you guys know me, I'm not really that kind of vibe, but we can pretend in a photograph or maybe a movie, like me IRL, no, but a photograph we can pretend for but a moment. You're not a straight man, unsubbed, unfollowed, blocked, reported. Skeletor, I love that. See, we need to have more commentary. We love it. She's thinking about whether she wants to kiss you or stab you. Yes, I like it. But that's what's kind of great about it. You'll have to work for it, but it'll be worth it. I love that. Okay. I just wanted to say, it's giving casted in a spazzy crime-solving series. Okay, so we've got a few murders. I'm okay with this, though. Innuendo. Look at this photograph. Every time I see it makes me laugh. That's the one. I don't see how that's for the lesbianism, but I think I have an unfortunate attraction to that. You have a thing. So you have an attraction to more of a lesbian look. The short fingernails, not too much makeup. Maybe it's a hint they're usually a little low maintenance. Yeah, maybe there's something there. Gonna take half of my assets. Hilarious. You want to see something stupid though? Let me see if I can find the makeup that I didn't do. Oh, this one's cute. This is cute. You guys can see this one. This is like this again is like, that's Clementine. The other one's not Clementine. It's from the same shoot. I guess it's supposed to be kind of artsy fartsy, but it's cute. You got like the mirror going on. It's like two sides. Like, this is cute, and the hair is looking nice and long and curly. It's cute. It's just sweet. It's just cute. It's just simple. Yeah, thank you. That I chose that myself with my friend's permission to lend me her shirt. But it was meant to be streetwear, so I have like big chunky sneakers on as well, and so it was a lot of fun. Them Daisy Dukes, that's the one. But that's kind of my point, is that this is still feminine, right? No one looks at this and goes, oh, that's like super mask or super gay. Like, especially with the hair, the curly hair. Daisy Dukes is kind of a good, well, if only I had the tits for it. But this is very femme. But I felt way happier with this photo shoot than the other photo shoots I've done one, very, very simple makeup. And two, very simple outfit. We've got literal shorts rather than like a dress or pink. And so I am happy with this kind of compromise of femininity but like children. And actually on top of this, for those who watched Chin Chin, so for those who are new, you guys won't know this this movie, but I showed a student film that I was in, and it was very cringy. This is how I should have been dressed in the like dream sequence. This I think is rather than this like whatever the hell I was wearing in that film. This is how I am at. Yes. It's that low maintenance, like casual, still got like a pretty little necklace, still got a bit of curls to the hair. This is how it should have been dressed. Maybe even like a graphic tee, like a, maybe not Nirvana, but that is, yes, girl next door vibe. Exactly right. Ron, very funny. Thank you, Ian. Much appreciated. Oh, Nicholas, stop. Maybe a bit sluttier even. Yeah, well, I mean, that's the point is that it's the shorts, right? Like you maybe a little bit higher. Very Megan Fox from Transformers, right? Oh, I don't know letter Kenny, sorry, Kiwi man. Hi Eastback, by the way. Since when was Clem this cool? I had to make it up. Bring us back out, Clem. Hilarious. Now there's two of them. Grey Clem is a look. I think there is something there, hey. On this side. Let me have a look. I can't really... Anyway. There we go. Do you know what? It's funny. This one, not so much. I have been compared to Deborah Ann Woll a fair bit. I think this looks even more Deborah Ann Woll somehow. I don't know what it is, but I think this grey version here is the most Deborah Ann Woll I've ever looked in my life. Also true, Toke. The full plate armor. Daisy Duke. Hey, Toad. We're just showing off photos from a different lifetime. One of my good friends, hi, Harry Payne. She's a big YouTuber. She was 9 months pregnant. Put a mirror pic in the group and said, "Oh, you look so beautiful with the bump." Then followed it with the "Holy shoot, you've got boobs now." And one of the main mods said, "Literally, only you could manage to pull off saying this." That's so funny. I love that. Yeah, I think it's really nice. I actually do. There's something very, I like this photo. I think this is a nice photo. Oh no, definitely they did say it, Yannick. Don't worry. We definitely spoke about it. Where that I would have to do a Laufey shoot. Let me see if I have anything else. I'm seeing if I can have the oh oh my god, I feel sick. I feel sick. I'm gonna have to just edit this one for doxing's sake. Hold on. Where is the edit button? There we go. No. This is what's gonna be funny is you guys are gonna be like, "Oh no, that's fine. Why did you make that reaction?" Free feet, by the way. Hold on. I'm just making it not doxing. Save as copy. I will put that. Yeah, here will be fine. Okay. 3 feet, yes! Yeah, I agree, Yannick, I agree. So, look, there's... Honestly, I think that the pose kind of slay. Like, I think I did all right. But what I am throwing up at... so we've got, first of all, the double denim, slay. But we've also got, like, the off-the-shoulder. Like, I think that there's a slayness about this. We're showing off them legs. But my god, it's the glam makeup. So let me show you. Look, there's just I'm slay. I think that the pose, I'll give myself a thumbs up for that. 3 feet. Well, yeah, it's 1, 2, 3. And 1 hand. So I have no issues with the pose. What is this? What is this? What is this? What is this? It is a mask. Exactly right. This is like the A. Oh gosh, I keep going the wrong way. There we go. Those, like, the jeans were very good. I don't own those jeans anymore, unfortunately. Those were some good jeans, hey. That's what I mean. Is like this. It's like I'm not saying. There's not a lot going on back there. These jeans are doing a lot of work, okay? The jeans are doing a lot of work. The pose is doing a lot of work. But that's why I, too, can acknowledge when it's doing work, okay? But it's not me. Exactly right, Toad. And so I think that if this same look, but with the makeup that I had, slay. Very, yeah, very, Dukes of Hazzard. I have no issues with this, except for the makeup. I hate the makeup so much. And so if you guys do like the makeup, fine. I don't really care. But this is why I basically stopped doing modeling, because when I hated doing my own makeup, but 2, when someone else did it, I looked like this. I look like this. The hair is fine. It's just my hair, just curly. That's whatever. I think that's fine. That's kind of what I did to my own hair. I removed every thought from my head. And that's the thing is, I'm calm. I'm calm. I'm calm. They asked us to bring our own outfits, but they supplied a makeup artist. This is what happens. They told us to bring our own stuff, and my own stuff is ripped jeans. The disconnect. The disconnect. Clem was hit with a pole on her cheek. This bruise. Yeah, exactly right. Dong. It looks like the makeup on hair dye boxes. Oh, that's so funny. And also, what is this edit on the eyeballs? What is this? What is this? What is this edit? What is this? Clem trying to look sexy while slipping a fart out. I love that. Trying to put a soul in there, maybe? I don't know. Exactly. I have some of the darkest brown eyes I've seen. You with the seductive fingers look so gay that you look like kind of a girl who brings a U-Haul a second day to move in with a girl. Hell yeah, brother. That's the one. I don't think it's light reflection. I think it's just very harsh editing. Oh my god, more feet. Okay, I can't show you guys. I'm not going to edit every single one of those so I can show you them because they are too much of an effort. Oh, this cunt. Oh, I hated this guy. Oh my god. Oh, I don't want to show you guys that because he was a cunt. So I'm not going to show you that one. What else do I have? Hey, Bandit. I think that's kind of all I got. Yeah, those are just my personal photos. Oh my gosh! Oh! Oh my gosh! This is, sorry, the reason why I'm getting excited is because sorry, I'm just going through old photos. I'm seeing when I first bought my first pair of dungarees. Ah, oh, that's so cute. Okay, you guys, this is not a modeling shot. This is just my sister taking a photo of me. This is me when I was 24, no makeup, But first pair of dungarees. Yes! And so I bought them in the Netherlands with my sister. And then we went for a little wander. And this is my first ever pair of dungarees that I owned, I should say. Yeah, so cute, little baby clam. I still have this shirt as well. I've been wearing this shirt a lot with the heat wave. So we got little baby clam. Adorable. And so you can see that not much has really changed. I think I still think that I did lose a little bit extra in my cheeks here. But like this could have been taken last week. As one of the Dutch, we do not take credit for Clem's dungaree fetish. Okay, fair enough. I think this one was in Delft, Ron Arian, for your reference as well. Because I remember going to Amsterdam and being like, this isn't like Instagram. And then I went to Delft and I was like, this is like Instagram. I still have them. Yes, I wear them in the summer. And I still have this shirt. I don't have these shoes though. And look. Hair ties on the wrist. What the heck? What is going on here? What's there? I haven't. This is from 2019. Oh, you reckon it slipped? Yeah, see, this one here is solid, but this one slipped. Okay, I think, yeah. Yeah, I think you're right, Boba. I think this one slipped to here because this one also is kind of ghostly. Finally, proof Clem is AI! Ghost! Yeah, no, I think Boba's nailed it. It was here and it slipped down. Yeah, that's so funny. AI for sure. You've got to go back to the future. I'd love to go back to Delft. That would be great. Penguins on it too. I still have these sunnies too. No, I don't. My sister lost them. Never mind. I thought they were the ones I currently have. No, my sister lost those. Hilarious. All right, that's enough looking at old photos of me. But what a fun trip down memory lane. What is this? Stupid. Well now because basically the hard drive I have, I was looking for things and moving some stuff around, and this hard drive in particular has all of my like Google Drive photos when I had an Android phone. And so I stopped using Google Drive, but before I did, I downloaded all of the photos. And so now I'm just looking back at all of these old photos. Trip down memory lane. How cute, man. Cute. It was fun while it lasted. My first pair of lederhosen. Those are very different. No, I haven't gotten the NAS. I've been a bit lazy about it. Actually, I haven't been lazy. It's been expensive. Also, in answer to the question about where the street photo was taken, where I have like the short shorts and the t-shirt, not the t-shirt, whatever shirt, singlet. That thing. That was literally just around Melbourne. So it was a Melbourne photo walk. It would have been near for those who do know Melbourne, it would have been near, oh my gosh, why is it escaping me? Fed Square. Why did that take me so long? So Australians, Melbourners, Fed Square, where were those photos? Who wears short shorts? Love it. I just set up my old laptop as a media server. Hell yeah. Oh, you're so welcome. I know that I've shown some of these off in the past. But I don't normally, like I said earlier about what do we do on this channel. We never know what we're going to talk about, and we haven't had a reason for me to like legitimately just show them. And also because of the convenience of it being plugged in at the moment. It all worked out. So I'm glad that I could show off some things of a lifetime ago. But I'm pretty happy to just play some games. I just wanted to take it very easy today. For those who are in the Discord server, I'll give you a little update. It's not been great. is the update. But I'm working on things, as you can tell. Like, I've been pretty spirited today, and that is a very true and genuine situation. Yesterday I was struggling a little bit to come live, but I'm here now, and I'm focusing on the times when I am here now. But I also wanted to just take it easy, so we'll play some Red Dead. Yeah, naturally, Season Lounge, naturally. Oh, thank you. I haven't been hydrating from the previous redeem, so I'll do a big chug. In general, I'd love to have a peek at some of my old photos from my broken iPhones. I'm sure that it's possible if you still have the iPhones. No stress, Yannick. We'll see you when we see you. Thank you. So maybe others around contributed to it being awkward, other than maybe the photographer. I think that it definitely could be a mix of things. I think there are a lot of photo shoots that I've done, and I get the photos back and I'm like, girl, what was that? What did you try to do? For example, you can look up like modeling poses, or even just fashion shoots, and they do weird shit like this. Slay. Slay. And somehow it looks good. And I don't know how they make it look good, but this is the point, is professional models are very good at their job. Because sometimes, yeah, contortionist type shit, exactly. But sometimes even just this can look super awkward. And it's like, what am I doing that's so awkward? And this is where the marriage of a model and a photographer is so important, because there are and this is why I said the professional is so professional, because I was literally sitting in a seat like this listening, and they're like, but just put your hand on your head just like that, and they're like, chin up a bit, no too high, and then like lean into your hand more, and then they took a single photo, not the side, a single photo, and it is so good. Like, it is such a good photo. And the one that I showed you where I'm just kind of like leaning and my hair is looking all fun, the girl next door vibes, the IMDb photo, again, one photo. He was so good at what he did because he knew composition of a photograph rather than the model necessarily needing to know what to do. And so he was very good at instructing how to pose a model. And that comes with literally decades of being in the industry. But you can have all of these like crazy poses that could look good. Like, so for example, if I were to pose for this camera, I could do like funky ass shit, like, ooh, slay. Vogue. But it doesn't look good if the photographer doesn't also now know how to work with that pose and that composition. And so that's why it is important for both. It's not just about a model being pretty, because there are also people who are less conventionally attractive who make incredibly great models. And not even because of makeup, that's not the route I mean. I just mean that this like intrigue and interest and the way that they are able to pose, and also a good photographer can have them really stand out. Yeah, knowledge is one thing. Expressing what that is to others is key. That's really nice too. A good director. Or like a good director. And so that's kind of what I learnt in the industry as well, is there were some times where I was like, okay, I can't do the same like pose for 100 photos. Just try something different. And when you're an amateur model, you never know what to do with your arms. Like, it's just, what are these things? And so I find that a lot of amateurs often will have their arms, and myself included, I can look at all these photos. Hi, Freaky. a lot of amateur models will have their arms like quite close to their body, so like touching their hair. And you would have seen like a lot of these me crossing my body that shows like a bit of nervousness. And so as I kept on going, I tried to like do more with my arms because I was like, what what are these things? And it always looked so awkward. Like I tried to do this kind of stuff and it just looked so stupid. I was like, so anytime my arms left my body, it just looked stupid. But that's because I didn't know how to pose them. And hands, like AI models, how to hand, how to finger, do the spider pose. Hey, Cactus John. Exactly, Boba, and that's what you could see with the headpieces. There were 700 plus photos of that folder alone. And you just hope that there's a goodie? It's so I don't remember how talented that photographer in particular was, but there's a lot. I'm actually a New Zealander for your reference, Jean, but welcome on in. Spray and pray, that's the one. How do fingers a different set of modeling? Oopsies. Accuracy by volume, exactly right. Anyway, so professionals, they can literally get the shot within a short period of time. Good morning. Just T-pose for dominance. That'll just be my pose every single time. Maybe some high heels to show off the calves. How the monsoon going? It's actually cooled down okay in England, by the way. I think that other parts of Europe are still struggling, but I'm doing okay where I am. Anyhow, so that was a little bit funny, fun to show you guys some of my previous life. Thankful for digital because that would have taken a lot of film. So I wonder if that means, and this is like I don't have enough knowledge in this, but I wonder if there is. If that means that there are less supermodels these days because of digital. Although supermodels is more the catwalks, hey? Because back in the day when you didn't have as much digital, like you wouldn't want to ruin all of their films, so you really had the top of the top. I've never thought about that before. And now we also have the editing tech tools, so maybe we are seeing more people enter the industry because of digital, and not just digital photography, but digital editing too. Like, or maybe I'm just not in the fashion industry, so I can't think of supermodels of the now. Yeah, trying not to waste, exactly. Yeah, only 24 shots are supermodels of 2020s. And maybe we wouldn't have as many supermodels when we're not consuming media the same way. Like the supermodels that were in print and Vogue and maybe even more risque, like Sports Illustrated, whatever. It's just a completely different medium. I guess so. They may have had a lot of film, true. The Hadids were the only people that I could think of as well. Yeah, the Hadid sisters are who I thought of, but I wouldn't say that they're our now supermodels. I feel like they've been around for a while now, right? Anyway, maybe I'm just not in the industry, so... or paying attention. No, I take that back. Because the supermodels of the whatever era, the 90s, 80s, whenever you want to talk about it, people didn't have to be in the industry to know what a supermodel was. Yeah, so I guess just that things have changed. Oh my gosh, you guys are getting over 100 Fahrenheit. That is disgusting. I'm so sorry. Hopefully you guys don't have to work. Hopefully you can stay at home. Hopefully you have aircon is the most important thing. Anyway, hopefully you guys stay cool. Speaking of spray and pray, what is this? Oh, yes, yeah. I've seen this guy. This is from a while ago, hey. And, oh, AI is another good point. I forgot about that. Oh, maybe, which Jenner is it? Kendall Jenner. Maybe Kendall Jenner is the most recent supermodel I could think of. I do think Kendall Jenner is very pretty. I just heard some thunder. That is exciting. I do like some spring storms. Although it's technically summer now. Hey, imagine not having AC in this weather. Couldn't be me, you poor thing. Haven't French people been dropping due to the intense heat? Yeah, I would not be surprised if in Europe or even in America there are people who end up in hospital because it can be pretty darn nasty. Ooh, fancy cactus John. Very fancy. All right, I'll show you guys this and then we'll get the game sorted. I remember this going viral ages ago. They just know what the poses, like the go-to poses are. I wonder if I could get away with the same poses. Just waiting for it. But I think it's good. They're showing, they're giving them options rather than the same, like, hand on face for 5 shots in a row. It's important. I don't have AC outside and I work outside. Sorry, I don't have AC and I work outside. Toad. Well, hopefully you have some nearby water that you can frequent. Thank you, Plastic. That doesn't look like you at all. What do you mean? All right, everyone. If you're on YouTube, we're going to go play some Red Dead Redemption. If you'd like to watch, then you can join us on Xclem Plays or on Twitch. So go check that out with the socials. If you are watching Red Dead over on Xclem Plays YouTube channel, you will not be able to live chat. So I do recommend coming over to Twitch if you want to live chat and watch games. Otherwise, we'll see you next time, whenever that might be. If you've been enjoying yourself, consider subscribing. Do I have anything else to say? Just, yeah, thanks for joining. It's been a pleasure. And that's all. That's all. Thanks again, YouTube. We'll see you next time. Make sure to come hang out and play some Red Dead with us. And thanks for cringing over some old photos of mine. Bye, YouTube.